welcome to episode 18 of the Just Prices Show, the only show dedicated to Riverside and Moreno Valley real estate market data. I'm John Menke, your Riverside market expert.
And I'm Robert Guyton, your Moreno Valley market expert. We come to you every week with the latest market data and new home listings on the market.
So Robert, tell me about what's happening in Moreno Valley this week.
Well, this week, first I'll give you the average of all homes on the market in Moreno Valley. We have 371 homes on the market in Moreno Valley. That's a total of 371 homes. The average price of those 371 homes is $312,000. A little above 312 is $312,001. The average time on market is 62 days. 62 days on the market for the average of all of those homes on the market, and the marketing time is 62 days. 62 days on the market is the average right now. And what about Riverside?
Well, for Riverside, there are 796 homes on the market currently. It's down a little bit from last week. And I should mention that when we're talking about homes, we're talking about single-family homes because we think this is the best indication of what the market's really doing. If we include mobile homes and all the other things in there, it kind of skews what those numbers look like. So we want to be sure that it is good, steady information for you. That's why we're only looking at single-family homes. So 796 single-family homes on the market this week. The average of those is 490,000. Up another 5,000 from last week. So 485 last week, which was up from the week before, which was up from the week before, which was up from the week before. Every week, prices are going up by a couple thousand to this week, $5,000. Now's the time to buy, folks. Don't wait because prices are going up.
Absolutely.
And time to sell too because prices are going up. So average days on market is 69. It's been holding steady about that all through the summer. Ever since we started this, it's been about the same. Only 53 new listings for Riverside this week, which normally we're around 70 to 80. So 53 is pretty low, and out of those, 2 are sold this week. So not a whole lot of new stuff on the market this week, which I'm really surprised about. And how about your higher priced home for Moreno Valley?
Well, before I get to the high, you made an interesting point there. In the summer we were up. I didn't give the viewers how many new listings came on the market in Moreno Valley in the last 7 days. We had 39 listings that came on the market. That's down from the 43 up to 53. So we see a little change this week. Maybe the holiday season is beginning to catch up. So there were only 43 new listings that came on the market. The high this week for Moreno Valley is $399,900. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home, 3,400 square feet. So that low is a little down from the previous weeks. Remember, we're giving you now the information of the last 7 days. So the last 7 days, the high is $399,900, 3 bedrooms, 3 bath, a little over 3,400 square feet.
And if you're watching every week, then you can really get what we're trying to do is give you a feel of how that market is. So
absolutely,
the fact that the high is $399, it might have been $500 last week, isn't necessarily an indication of the market, but you're getting a good feel of what's come on now and where the market's headed from week to week. And for Riverside, the high is $950,000.
That's down a little.
Yeah, we've had them, $1.5 million, $2 million, $4 million. It was last week was only $750,000. So the last couple of weeks has been a little bit lower from the high end. 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 4,100 square feet. Sits on 1.1 acres. And this house was built in 2013, so pretty much a brand new house. And this is in the Nandina Groves area, which is right over by Mockingbird Canyon in Riverside. More people will be familiar with Mockingbird Canyon than Nandina Groves, but very nice area, desirable area to live. And of course, other homes in this area that are $950,000 and well above. So not a bad house for that.
All right.
And how about your median home price?
The median price home for Moreno Valley this week is $280,000. That's down a little bit too. So the median price home is 280. Remember, the median price that we're looking at is the new homes that came on the market for the previous 7 days. There were 43 new listings that came on the market. So right in the middle there, just about the middle, 280,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home, and it's a little over 1,600 square feet. So that's not a bad price. The home is in a good area. It's 280. I've been saying every week, if you can get a house 250, 260, you're doing well. But 280 is not bad for Moreno Valley right now. It's a pretty nice homes. A little over. I said 1,600, but it's a little over 1,800 square feet. It's 1,854 square feet, and it's a newer home.
And that's a good size home for.
That's a good size home for 280,000. And it's built in 2004, so it's not that old. Home built in 2004, this is 2015, 11-year-old home, so it's pretty good for Moreno Valley. 280 and built in 2004, over 1,800 square feet. Median price for Riverside?
For Riverside, the median priced home is $359,000. 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. Kind of small for 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 1,571 square feet. Sits on a 1/4 acre. House was built in 1984, and I hear realtors talking all the time. Oh, the rehab market, the flip market is dried up. There's no more good deals out there. And I'm here to tell you, all 3 of the next homes I'm going to talk about have been rehabbed. These are all flip houses, and so it's not dried up because people are still finding those deals and rehabbing them or reselling them.
They are, absolutely.
So this house is nicely rehabbed near Tyler Galleria, and walking distance. I mean, just down the street from beautiful Challen Hill Park. This is a great home for $359,000 for Riverside.
Okay.
Yeah, and how about your low?
Well, the low for Moreno Valley this week, since you mentioned there's still deals out there, this low is 185. So 185,000. It's a little small. It's 854 square feet. It's two bedroom, 1-bath home. Of course, you can add on to it. I think you can get it for a little less than 185. It's on the south side of town. It's in an area it's an okay area, but I think you can get it for a little less than 185. So if you're looking to invest in real estate, give me a call, 951-732-2557. And your low, John, for Riverside?
I actually had 2 properties tied for low this week. They're both at 219.9.
Okay. Riverside is pretty good.
Yeah, it's incredibly good for Riverside. I chose one to talk about. The other one was a short sale, and I really think this is one of these where they priced it super low, just trying to get somebody in to make an offer, and it's probably not going to sell for that. So the one that I'm going to talk about is it's a standard sale, and it's going to sell for this price or maybe a little more because you might get multiple offers. It's 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 970 square feet. Sits on 0.21 acres, so almost a 1/4 acre. It's built in 1958, has central air, even though it's built in 1958. It has been fully rehabbed, very nicely done on the inside, over near Flabob Airport, in that area of Riverside, which is a decent area. And I think this house is going to go pretty fast.
For 219.
For 219, we talk about it, you find something in Moreno Valley under 250, let alone find something in Riverside.
Absolutely.
That is a livable size house under 250 is pretty darn good.
Pretty good.
And how about your deal of the week?
Well, our deal of the week, folks, is a home that we bring to you once a week, every week, that we think will sell before our next airing. And my home deal of the week is a house it's located at 163-400 Havenwood Road, and of course that's in Moreno Valley. And the list price is $225,000. It's a little over 1,000 square feet. It's 1,065 square feet, but it's $225,000. It's in a pretty good area. The house has been totally remodeled. It's for $225,000, a little over 1,000 square feet, laid out real well. So if you can get into that house for $225,000 and you're looking for a home to buy in Moreno Valley in a pretty good area, this is it.
All right, well that sounds good. So my deal of the week this week is at 5004 Walnut Street in Riverside, 249.9. This house is 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,768 square feet. It sits on about 1/3 of an acre. So great size house, great size property.
Did you say 449?
$249.
$249.
You would think $449
Okay.
for Riverside. Yeah, and, this is over near La Sierra University. So we're further down on the 91 freeway, closer to Corona,
yeah.
closer to Orange County, where people want to be.
$249. Wow.
$249 is like an unbelievable price.
That is a deal.
Now
You said 4-bedroom, 2 baths?
4-bedroom, 2-bath, and almost 1,800 square feet. This is a big house. Now here's the drawback. It sits in an area where there's mostly apartment buildings around, so that's probably why it's priced this way.
Right.
But this is walking distance to La Sierra University. Apartments are going to be full of college students. What do you think you're going to do with this house?
Rent it out.
Rent it out. You're going to make money on that at $249.
Absolutely.
This is going to probably pretty good.
Well, they should give you a call right away, John.
They should call me right away at 951-318-6147. And again, if you're interested in our deal of the week or any of the other properties we talk about, or any property in Moreno Valley, Riverside, or the Inland Empire,
951-732-2557.
951-318-6147. Again, thanks for watching our show.
Or you can go in our inbox.
That's right. See you next week.